Auschwitz. Just saying the name sends a chill down my spine. It started as an ordinary set of army barracks in Poland, but by 1940, the Nazis had turned it into something the world had never seen before, a sprawling camp of suffering and death. At first, Auschwitz held mostly Polish political prisoners, people who resisted Nazi rule. But soon it became the centerpiece of a horrifying plan, the so-called final solution. The Nazis wanted to wipe out entire groups of people they saw as threats: Jews, Romani, Soviet prisoners of war, and so many more. By 1942, Auschwitz was no longer just a prison. It was an extermination machine. They built gas chambers and crematoria to kill on an unimaginable scale. Trains arrived daily, packed with families from across Europe. Many were told they were getting jobs or resettled, but most never even made it out of the arrival yard. Auschwitz wasn't just one camp. Auschwitz I was the original section, with brick barracks and administrative offices. Auschwitz II, Birkenau, was where the true horror took place, with its massive gas chambers. Auschwitz III supplied forced labor to giant German industries. And then there were dozens of smaller satellite camps scattered nearby, all part of the same system. Inside, life was brutal beyond words. Over 1 million people died here. Most were Jews, but there were also Romani, Soviet POWs, disabled people, and others. Prisoners faced starvation, disease, torture, and medical experiments that defy belief. Survival often depended on nothing more than luck. Some resisted, even organizing uprisings and daring escapes, but the odds were stacked against them. In January 1945, as the Red Army closed in, the Nazis tried to cover their tracks. They forced thousands on death marches toward Germany, destroying evidence as they fled. When Soviet soldiers liberated Auschwitz on January 27th, they found around 7,000 survivors, barely clinging to life. The rest had perished. Auschwitz is now a memorial, a warning carved into history. It's a place that asks us to remember, so that hatred and intolerance never win again. If you found this video important, please like, share, and follow for more stories that matter.